going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are back with another episode of Bendy and the Ink Machine. Last time, we beat the game.
Yeah.
We finished it, we completed it, we defeated Bendy. We flashed back to what led us to the area, or to the studio in the first place, and we found out that we had unlocked the archives. Now, we're unsure, because we've never played this before. Sorry, go ahead.
So, it seems like this was like the sort of like chosen one story archetype.
Okay.
Where you are playing the one who's the chosen one because you're able to do all these things and you're the only one who can do it. Other people get corrupted or messed up if they do these things. I'm wondering, was Joey sending us in there to continue feeding this ink machine with another employee, another soul? Or do you think he knew that we would be able to defeat it? I mean, the recordings would lend you to believe that he absolutely knew that we would be able to defeat Bendy.
Correct. He specifically said Henry in the last recording at the throne with, here's the real, he's never seen the end, so... And Joey was older when we saw him, so it seems to me, and especially because it was written all over the walls, the creator lied to us over and over again. That leads me to believe that he was sending us in there to be like, hey, go check this place out. But then once we got there, the real thing was, hey, by the way, I need you to fix my mistake. Right. That's what it seems like to me.
And so how do you think he knew that we would be able to achieve this? Because, I mean, he mentioned that, he decided to do the Crooked Empire when we decided to do a family.
Right.
But I'm sure the other employees did the same thing. And they probably weren't all trying to be him. They probably weren't all trying to run the company.
Well, yeah, but that may be...
just living their lives,
right, but that may be the reason why. Because if you recall, what Joey said was that he controlled a lot of souls, or owned a lot of souls. Right. Well, we were a higher-up. We were a friend, it seems. Okay. So he might not have wanted to...
own us.
Right. That we were closer to an equal. Not quite, because it's Joey Drew Studios, not Henry Studios. But still, he chose the Empire, we chose the family, so...
Oh, he said that we were, able to call him on his shit or whatever, right? What did he say?
It's been a while.
That we were able to, be straight with him when he was doing something wrong or something. I don't know.
But regardless, I can't
remember exactly what he said. Right. So maybe he thought that's why.
I don't know.
Everyone else just kind of went with the flow.
Uncertain, but again, we asked it in the last one, and you're more than welcome this time to leave thoughts, theories in the comments below. If you know the answer, I guess you could tell us as well. If there's a definitive answer, that the developers said, hey, this, sure, let us know, and if you can, link where you saw that or whatever, that would be cool, just for us and for your fellow viewers as well. That would be nice. But otherwise, we, as going into this game relatively blind, we had seen some playthroughs, but pretty sure the playthroughs I watched were back when the game came out, and by that I mean I think I only had seen as far as Chapter 3, so I didn't see what happened after Alice stole Boris. That was the last thing I saw, and so everything after that was new to me, and mostly all of it has been new to you.
Oh, all of it, yeah.
So, so I don't know whether this archives will be something...
I've, seen the character.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen, the drawing of
Bendy.
The angel before.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As well as Bendy, of course. Yeah. But I had never seen, what Alice Angel looked like after,
in her full version
out of the womb or whatever she said.
Sure. So I don't know if this archives thing is just something really quick, and if it is, don't worry, I still have something else for this episode. But if not, if this is a full episode, great. But let's check out the archives.
Okay.
Welcome to the archives. Bendy and the Ink Machine began when the developer/cartoonist known as The Meatly, or The Meatly, experimented with bringing a sketched 2D style into a 3D world. After turning the idea into a horror game, Chapter 1 of the game was created in a little under a week with programmer/friend Mike Mood and released on February 10th in 2017. Much to their surprise, it struck a chord with global indie gamers almost overnight. The Meatly, which is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to say The Meatly. If that's wrong, you're always welcome to let me know in the comments. The Meatly and Mike Mood decided to drop all other projects to work on Bendy and tell a most unique Ink story. The entire game was completed a chapter at a time in a year and a half by a small but dedicated group of indie developers. Although the concept and story remained as originally intended, the game changed over development as characters and models were refined from their early thrown-together versions. This archive is a peek behind the scenes at that process.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So this isn't going to be anything like the game.
No,
I thought it was like bonus aspects of the game. I didn't think it was going to be like, behind the scenes for the actual creation of the game.
Whoa.
That's really cool.
Brute Boris. Alice Angel's monstrosity, Brute Boris was one of the biggest surprises of Chapter 4, that's fair. His design was roughly based on the Frankenstein monster, but with a more unfinished appearance. Alice took parts from within him and substituted things that his body is rapidly rejecting.
Oh.
So you can see the bone poking through and
splooging the ink every time it hit something.
Yeah. Boris the Wolf. Boris the Wolf, a friend to the end, was designed using various references from cartoons of the 1920s. A blend of West Coast and East Coast animation styles, this silent and supportive wolf won over the hearts of many, although at times he was a headache for the development team due to his AI taking on a mind of its own during production. In other words, so when you program a game like this, if you program a character like Boris to follow the main character, if they get stuck on geometry sometimes, like if you turn a corner before they get a chance to, and they're trying to literally linearly follow you, and they try to just walk through a wall, but they can't, sometimes things like that, they can tend to just get stuck on a wall forever and never reappear again. And then if they're supposed to be there later in the level, it can, at least from things I've heard in the past, they can mess things up because then the game expects that character to be there and they're not there because they're stuck on a wall way back at the beginning of the level. And so you as the player have to go all the way back and get them unstuck from the wall and then retrace your steps again. But hey, I mean, that, again, it's a glitch. So that's why they're saying, due to his AI taking on a mind of its own, so then they have to make sure to fix, what's known as his pathing, right? To fix the walking paths that he takes or how he follows you. And I don't even know that that's specifically what they're referring to, but that's an example of how the AI could be wonky. It's not referring to in the game where, he's a bad guy or whatever when he's not supposed to be or something like that. So that's cool.
Yeah.
That art for the end and the throne there. Beta Boris. What? Papa was the original name of the character that eventually became Boris the Wolf. Oh, are we doing this backwards? I think we're doing this backwards.
Yeah.
Henry Stein. Okay, here we go. So here you go, Amy.
Okay.
Once an equal business partner of Joey Drew.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Henry Stein was a talented animator and character designer until leaving the company around 1930. His place in Joey Drew Studios' history is somewhat undocumented, but he is often rumored to be the true creator behind many of the studio's most memorable characters. And so that would lend itself to why we were so popular with Joey. Because if we did create many of those characters, but then we were willing to say to Joey, hey, here's all my work, but I'm going to go have a family.
Right.
I don't care as much about the business. You run the business. I want to go live my life. That makes sense. Nothing on the walls except the huge Joey Drew Studios logo. Danger, keep out. Okay, I'll do that. Concept Bendy. That is horrifying. This is the first version of Bendy ever modeled. In the earliest concepts, Bendy was much smaller and cuter, with a face that split open to reveal a terrifying mouth. Wow. Yeah, that's...
Okay, so when that's shut, he's cuter.
Well, because then it's just big eyes.
Right. He
Right,
doesn't
then it's
have
just
a
big...
mouth.
Yeah, I guess not. It's real weird. Alpha Bendy. So this we've seen. This is the original game-used design of Ink Bendy from the earliest version of Chapter 1. It is jokingly referred to as bird poop with a smile among the development team. Yeah, you can kind of see that.
It's like opposite colors, but yeah.
Beta Bendy. Okay, this is a little bit
Right,
better.
okay.
And there's the ultimate Bendy at the end, or whatever he's called. This was Ink Bendy's form until the release of Chapter 4. At that time, the game received a major visual upgrade, and the title character got a new model as well. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, so here's, I guess, the redesign of Ink Bendy. Ink Bendy as we know him today. Although similar to Beta Bendy, this upgraded version was remodeled, enhanced with a higher polygon count, and given new ink effects. Yeah, I can see that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Beast Bendy, that's the name for him. Ink Bendy's horrific final form in Chapter 5 pulled away the cartoon facade and revealed the demon within. There's Sammy Lawrence. He was so good as a character.
Yeah.
What a great character.
Yeah.
Pipers. Okay, let's go through this. A beta searcher. Early in development with just a few weeks to create Chapter 2, the beta searchers were designed in record time before being fully retooled later on. They were the first fighting enemies encountered in the game. So these were the ones that came out of the ink puddles on the ground.
Well, these are the searchers. So these are the ones that ultimately had the little projectors as heads so that they could see you.
I just thought they were pumpkins. You thought they were projectors?
Yeah.
The projectionist, I think, was the only one who had a projector.
No, it was like a little... It was a mini searchlight.
Okay.
That's why they're the searchers.
Okay. Final Searcher. The Final Searchers were far more robust in appearance. They were smoother with better ink effects and a more human appearance.
Oh, okay. So maybe it was just the inky dudes.
I thought so.
Yeah, because when she referred to the searchers, that was right before we started seeing them with the lights on their heads.
Yeah, I just thought it was pumpkins, but I was looking at them very quickly because I was very busy fighting lots and lots and lots of them, so I didn't really have time to, admire their designs as much as I probably would have liked to. So these are strikers. These were the ones with the mouths on the tops of their heads, which is disgusting. The pipers, because they just carried a pipe and limped around. And then these guys were called fishers. That makes sense. So it was. I thought it was like a wrecking ball, but I guess it makes sense.
That would make more sense because the head is so big and round.
But you can, and you can see the fish on the hook behind his head over there.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Beta Sammy.
Okay.
With his first appearance in Chapter 2, fan favorite, Sammy Lawrence became a terrifyingly he's definitely one of my favorites. Terrifyingly entertaining character. When his slim build was deemed not threatening enough, he was redesigned and given a better skeletal rig for more advanced animation.
Adorable looking.
Yeah. Yeah, and so then they made him buff like this.
Yeah.
Final Sammy. Sammy Lawrence's final form came complete with a bulked-up stature and more powerful limbs. The mad songwriter may finally get noticed now, at least by fans. Okay. Oh, God. No indication of what these things are. They're just there. You gonna tell me what you are, dude? Does he follow us? No, he doesn't. I mean, a little. Yeah, he looks at us. That's so sad. Alright, let's check out Alice. Oh, God. There's the two Alices. There's just nothing about Alice at all. It just goes from Alice to Tom Boris to Beta Boris. Okay. Well, anyway, Papa was the original name of the character that eventually became Boris the Wolf. This early version was released with Chapter 1. He was quickly refined into the Boris we know today with the release of Chapter 2. And then we see, I guess, the ink machine and the entrance to the ink machine. And then, what am I looking at? What is that? Maybe the haunted house or whatever? I really can't tell what that is. That's very odd. Okay.
It's made out of wood, but that's about all I can tell.
Oh, God, there's more things in the middle. The Butcher Gang, that's I could never remember their damn names. The Piper, Striker, and Fisher made up the dreaded Butcher Gang. Interestingly, the ink-corrupted versions of the characters were designed first, and then were reverse-engineered back into their more family-friendly cartoon forms.
Okay.
Interesting. Oh, and here's the head from the
creepy as fuck.
from the merry-go-round or whatever you want to call it.
I did not like that.
Okay, here's a light.
What else we got?
The original ink machine. Before a major visual upgrade, this version of the ink machine was the one used in the game. Much of this wow, why can I not speak today? Much of this machine's iconic fan-loved design was translated into the final version. Okay, I like how this is like a mini museum.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like, they didn't need to do this. Right? This is a game. You don't need to, like, show how that is lit.
Right.
And yet they did. They just put that light on that bench to show that that's how that's lit. Which also, by the way, if this is an actual working museum and you expect people to be able to sit, that is a very unsafe way to have that light.
Well, and that kind of a light would not create that light.
Correct.
So, like, that would probably light over here.
Yeah.
Like, this sign, maybe.
Oh, are we supposed to stand on our thing?
Oh.
Because we're Henry Stein? Standing proud. Yeah, there we go. We got an achievement for that.
Nice.
There was because it's our name next to a little
pedestal
there. I guess we were supposed to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that.
Oh, I missed the she's quite a guy. Oh, nice. I missed those things.
So I feel like that light is just it wouldn't be strong enough to actually light that whole assembly on the wall there.
Sure, that's fair.
It would be a little bit lower down. It'd be like between the sign and the.
Yeah, like just like this section of wall here.
Right.
Yeah.
And it probably wouldn't even reach that far. Or
sure.
If it did, it would be very dim.
Yeah, or pretty dispersed by that point, yeah. All right. Well, hey, everybody, listen. Wait
a minute. Look back at that. That's like
a skull face. Yeah. I like it.
That's awesome.
Very cool. And then it's upside down there and here as well, seemingly.
Yeah.
All right. So listen, everybody, that is probably not the a good enough length for a full episode, but we have a little bit of a special treat for all of you because, as you'll probably notice, it's not Halloween yet. So we're not done. So what could we possibly have? Well, what we have, just take 1 second. This is what we have for all of you. Boris and the Dark Survival Symphony of Shadows. The Wolf Trials, The Unleashed. So this is an expansion to Bendy and the Ink Machine called Boris and the Dark Survival. I'm gonna get started with it and we'll see. It's called Symphony of Shadows and there's like a bass here. So maybe it's just a lot more of the like music puzzles that we remember when we played the music puzzle.
Is it made by the same creators?
Oh yes, yeah. It's a pure expansion to the game made by the same people.
I don't know what that is.
Sure. That so an expansion to the game is you've heard of DLC or downloadable content?
Yes.
That's basically what this is. Do you know what that means? Like you know the phrase, but do you know what it is?
It's extra parts of the game that you have to pay for, like
separately. Sure.
Right?
So now you get to see that Amy has heard about DLC from people who are bitter about the existence of DLC, which is myself included. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I depending on who you ask, DLC is either a good thing or a bad thing. Because
does it mean that like you can't finish the game without it? Like it's not. Like, the game's not really complete if you didn't do it?
Bad games mean that, yes.
Oh.
So there are some games where it's like, here is a completed game. You can purchase this game and play it start to finish, and that's the end of it. Okay. But, similar to Bendy and the Ink Machine, we played it start to finish, and we felt like the ending was subpar, and we felt like there were the archives there, but that wasn't content, that was just behind the scenes type
stuff. It was kind of a cutesy thing.
Yeah. So, if you want more from the Bendy and the Ink Machine universe, you now have Boris and the Dark Survival.
Yeah, okay.
So, it's a completely different game, but with the same character.
Okay. Because I was going to say, why would they call it something so different if it's an expansion of the same game?
Right. And it's because it's not, like, I don't think we're going to play as Henry. right? I don't think we're going to play as Henry. I don't think we're going to play as Bendy. I don't know, but I have no idea.
Oh.
So we would have to go in and see, but it's part of the same universe, and it, frankly, is a way for game creators who have created a beloved character such as Boris, who arguably didn't get to do much in the game, to have a resurgence. What did you say?
He cowered a lot.
Nice. Yeah. So let's go into this and see what it's like.
He was an elevator operator.
True.
Actually, we kind of were.
We did. He was just there. Once there was a wolf. Living in a very dangerous world. Surviving on anything he could find. And fearing the ink demon that stalked his every move. Okay.
Well, he should have also been fearing the angel because she's the one who ultimately kept fucking with him.
Yeah. Okay. Hold shift to run. Running consumes bacon soup. Find more tunes in the studio. Oh, okay.
Okay, so we have to find each song.
I guess so. Oh, now we have a headlamp.
Okay.
Are we dancing? He's dancing. Alright. Okay.
This is cute.
Search the studio for scraps. 0 of 7. Okay, so I guess if we find scraps, we can then go through this way.
Oh.
It seems. This isn't anything. This isn't anything. Okay.
This is kind of weird.
But now we can go this way. Alright. Bacon soup. Okay. So it lets us consume more bacon soup so that as we run around, it said we consume bacon soup, which is this meter on the right-hand side here.
Which is like our health.
Hide in little miracle stations. The light is like our heartbeat. Okay. Come on. Really? We just can't open this. Okay. Take the lift into the studio. Okay. 0 out of 6 scraps to get to here, it seems. Please find me. Wow. Oh. So you need 5 keys to get that, it looks like. There's a lot of collectibles in here, it seems. Okay.
Let us out. I think that's it.
It sure did. I didn't even notice that. Thank you. Okay, there's more bacon soup here. Golden Days Gallery. Okay. This is Oh.
Have you ever seen such talent?
I mean...
You can look at them, but never touch. Can you believe what we're seeing? You can look at them, but never touch.
Okay.
He's just saying like gallery phrases.
Yeah. Seems that way. Alright, that door is shut. Or barricaded, or whatever you want to call it.
Let's go to the lift.
Yep. It's the only thing we can do, it seems. Consume more bacon soup. Oh, did we go this way? We didn't. Guys and gals. Which way do we go? Guys or gals?
Let's go to gals.
Let's go to
There's
gals.
light in there.
There is light in there. And ink. Ooh, and a recording device.
Oh.
14 years teaching at the London Dance Academy, and here write it down. So, I've taken to storing them in the backs of the studio's toilets. Absolutely disgusting, but it's better than nothing. I guess if someone wants to learn my steps, they'll just have to get their hands a little dirty.
Wow.
Wow.
Hopefully you were all able to hear that. That was very quiet.
It's very messed up.
I apologize.
No wonder this guy ran out of money so quickly.
All right, so it's not in the back of that toilet. It's not in the back of that toilet. Doesn't look like it's in the back of this toilet either. Or maybe
you gotta
it's...
be hiring like a famous dance studio choreographer.
to give your animators reference materials.
Right.
Oh, does this count as tunes?
for little cartoons to dance.
No, it does not. Oh, why does it say steps? Can't click
Yeah,
it.
steps.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Dance blueprints. Wow, there are so many collectibles in this game. Are you serious? There's collectibles, there's tunes, there's keys, there's scraps. Oh my god. Alright, let's go in the guys section, I guess. Oh. Alright, let's see if there's stuff in the backs of these toilets. No. There's a full roll of toilet paper in that toilet. Don't ever be that guy. That always sucks. When people are cleaning toilets and you're the one that's messed it up so badly. 0 of 4 candles. Okay. Nothing in the sinks. There's a Bendy over here. Okay. Back we go. Whoops, wrong way. Back we go. Let's stop off and get more bacon soup because I feel like running around and not wasting time. Wow. This is... Oh, we didn't go this way. Find tapes in the studio. Oh,
Jesus.
good God.
This is a lot more complicated than I expected it to be.
I don't...
This is a lot.
This is a lot.
Maybe it'll go a lot faster than we think it will if we just follow the directives.
Let's find out. Day 1, level S. Okay. Locate the needed supplies. Well, we got a bone. Oh, okay. And there's a book, I guess, right here.
Still need a second book, though, for some weird reason.
Yeah. There's a spoon. Nope. Well, can we go in this locker? I don't know what that was a piece. A new safe house scrap. Okay, good. So that's scrap, I guess, that allows us to expand our safe house. We found the other book. Okay.
Okay, it looks like a plunger, so maybe if there's a bathroom.
That's if it makes sense and the plunger is where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Crap, I missed. There we go. Nothing. Just empty. God damn it. Oh. Bendy's coming. It's fine, we're hiding. Okay. I was going to say, I can still hear the music a little, but I think we're okay.
I didn't hear the music at all.
You didn't?
No. Maybe because I've only got one side of my headphones in. I wonder if it only plays on the left side. Okay, yeah, now I hear it fully.
Yeah, there he is. He just looks at us and then leaves.
He's got one glowing hand.
Bye, Bendy.
That's the one he masturbates with.
Nice. Sounds right. Music?
He's a lefty.
You and me both there, Bendy. That's something I strive for. To be just like Bendy.
Something we all strive for.
All right. That recording booth seemed... Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
It's fine. He's coming.
Oh, no. Yeah, he hasn't left me. Okay.
Yeah. Nothing in here, huh?
Seemingly not.
Hidey hole? Hidey hole? There was so much stuff right by the entrance, now there's just nothing. Can't see if that's anything. Nope, empty. But that's it, then. We've been through this whole place, right?
Well, there's still 2 more items
Yeah, I
on
know.
this level, so clearly not.
That's why I'm surprised. Oh my god.
Oh,
We're trapped. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. Wasn't there a hidey hole over here? Yep, it's right in there. I love that I just call it a hidey hole. There's no way that's what it's actually called. That's just what I call it. Which way do you go, Bendy? Damn it, the way I have to. Okay, great.
it's called a little miracle
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, it's the little miracle boxes. Like, I don't know what else to...
It said what they were called
Yeah.
when we first came in here.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because it's
I-
got the halo on the top.
I feel like this recording booth... Oops. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Alright, yeah, this is definitely not going to go fast because Bendy comes out like every 5 seconds.
Yeah, this is annoying.
Yeah. You can't do anything
No.
because Bendy just
And I don't...
comes back out before you get as far as you were before Bendy showed up.
Yeah. Maybe we just stalk him?
He'll lead us to the items.
Maybe. Damn it. I don't know which way he went. Oh, we're out of bacon soup. Crap. That's probably bad. That's what I get for running everywhere, but... We've been here already, that's for sure. Ugh, I hear the music.
Yeah, me too.
Or the heartbeat music.
Alright.
Alright, it stopped. There's a bacon soup thing.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Oh, good. It puts you up to full when you're
Yeah.
that low. Okay.
Well, yeah, because otherwise, I mean, you can press it any number of times, so
Oh, okay.
it should. Oh, good,
Is
okay.
that an electric chair I see?
Yeah, kind of.
Jesus.
Okay, nothing in there, but we got the plunger. Okay, so we hadn't come all this way. 'Cause we got run for the elevator.
Oh, what?
What the hell?
What? How are we supposed to get over there?
It's right here.
Oh. But he's right there.
Doesn't matter.
I was hoping he would fall in the elevator shaft.
I mean,
Supplies secured.
okay. Now what? We just do it again? I think we just do it again. Like, because that was
a different level.
day 1 level S was the first, and this is day 2 level 16.
Okay.
All right, so here's what I'll say. This is very different from what I thought it was going to be.
Same.
It is a new game in the Bendy universe, kind of. You run away from Bendy, gathering supplies, etc. But Yeah, I think that I think that can be the end for now. If people are really interested in seeing us continue this, we would love to hear from you in the comments. If we get enough responses, we will definitely consider it. I can't make you any promises, but it will definitely be something that we would consider, especially if a lot of you want to see it. We'd be more than happy to play it for you.
Yeah, if there's one of you that has played this already before, without giving it away, if something really amazing happens, you know, feel free to say something really amazing happens. You have to keep going.
Yeah.
You know, but don't give it away.
Yeah.
But, you know, it seems like it's just kind of rote here. You
Yeah.
know, it's just the same thing level by level by level.
Yeah.
And it's just, well, keep finding these supplies and don't get caught by Bendy.
Right.
And that's the end.
That being said, I'm conflicted, and Amy and I can have this conversation off camera in terms of how we want to do this, but I feel like this is... I feel like this isn't really, like, Halloween-y anymore.
No.
So this may be the one that comes out after Halloween, and last week may have been Halloween. So if that is the case, if that is what we decided to do, then Amy and I genuinely hope that you had an amazing Halloween. I'm sure we will do the best to do that as well. Hopefully with the pandemic that was occurring earlier this year and that is occurring still at the time that we are recording this video.
Right.
Hopefully if you participated in Halloween type festivities, you did so as safely as possible with regard to the pandemic and anything else that may be going on at the time. And we hope everybody is doing well. We hope that you and your families and friends are safe and happy and healthy, as safe and happy and healthy as can be. And we would love to hear from you if you want to check in with us on that down in the comments below. But for now, that is probably going to be it. I don't know if you had anything else to...
I feel like,
This was not what I expected. I'm
not thrilled with it.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, again, so this is an expansion. Some people will tell you, and I don't know enough about this game to be able to say if I agree with this statement, but some people will tell you that this type of a game is a cash grab type of a game.
Right.
Like that very clearly the first game that was made, Bendy and the Ink Machine, that we played through all the way, was the game that the developers wanted to make.
Right.
And then they achieved...
And it was successful.
I was going to say, and they achieved success with that game, exactly. Okay. And so then wanted more.
Right.
And rightfully so, because they worked so hard on the first one.
It wasn't so much that they wanted more, but the fans wanted more. And so they were just like, well...
Sure. Well, I'm saying from the perspective of the people who would say that this is a cash grab.
Right.
That this is just a way to say, hey, you liked Bendy and the Ink Machine, play this. And it's like, this is not Bendy and the Ink Machine. Right. It's not the same. It's not similar. Like, it's got the same two characters in Bendy and Boris, but otherwise it's in no way similar.
Realistically speaking, when you encounter Boris and his little hideout, his little safe house.
Sure, where we are playing cards with him or whatever.
This is probably what his life was.
It said that, yeah.
This was his life.
Sure.
But it's boring as hell. I don't want to play that.
Yeah. So, that's...
Sorry, Boris. I'm sorry your life was boring and terrifying and terrible, but... It's not a good game. Yeah. So those are our opinions. Obviously, we're not going to fight you. We would love on your opinions if they are contrary to ours, but we would love to hear them. If you have contrary opinions, please let us know. Let us know, like, hey guys, you didn't really give it a fair shot. Or like Amy said, if there's something coming up that we absolutely have to see, we would love to know that. It will especially since the ending of the first one was a little underwhelming for us.
So right, and so that means that if it won't necessarily be that we play this immediately after, like continue this game immediately after this video goes up necessarily, especially depending on our upload schedule and our own personal schedules. But we would love to hear from you regardless. Was this what you expected? Did you know there was an expansion? After watching this, are you going to pick it up? Because we would love to hear any and all of those opinions, despite what we have to say, because you are obviously more than welcome to agree or disagree or somewhere in between. And we would love to hear those thoughts from you down in the comments below.
Yeah, we want to know why.
Exactly.
Why you think what you think, regardless of what it is that you think.
Right. And so, as I said, first of all, apologies for any confusion from the beginning of the episode where I was like, hey, it's not even Halloween yet. No, it is. Because, and it has been, because this turned out to not really be more content related to Halloween and scary stuff.
Bendy is scary.
Sure.
Bendy is showing up every 5 seconds.
And it's very easy to get away from him.
Yes.
So yeah, that is, that's fine. And I'm okay with this being kind of bonus content post-Halloween, whatever. But we really do hope that you enjoyed this episode. We would love, like I said, to hear your comments, especially in regard to our thoughts and comments.
Yeah.
In the comments down below. But for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
Please feel free to do all the fun YouTube stuff. You can like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell to be notified when all of our videos come out, including whatever series is going to take this time slot next week. And, as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.